Hey guys, welcome to the world of finance. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. So I'm a practicing chartered accountant and a faculty for the subjects costing and financial management. So in this video, we are going to revise this subject financial management, right? So you can call this a FM revision or a marathon video. So before we get started with the revision, I want to give you a clarity as to what you can expect from this marathon video. And if you are an old syllabus or a new syllabus student, so who can watch this video and all these kind of clarity I just wanted to give you upfront before we get started into the revision. So now, first of all, this is the syllabus. That is, there are 10 chapters as mentioned in the old syllabus study material. Old syllabus is applicable till November 2023. The new syllabus is applicable with effect from May 2024 and onwards, right? Now, in the old syllabus, right, that is the existing syllabus, FM comes under paper 8A and it gets tested for 60 marks and there are 10 chapters here. Clear? In the new syllabus, FM is being tested under paper 6A and it is going to be tested for 50 marks. Clear with this? So in the old syllabus, FM carries 60 marks. In the new syllabus, it carries 50 marks. So if you are a student who is going to attempt this November 2023 exam, FM carries 60 marks for you, and new syllabus, that is from May 2024 onwards, FM carries only 50 marks. Now, sir, is there a change in the syllabus? Yes. For the new syllabus, that is from May 2024 onwards, they have removed this chapter alone. The chapter 8 alone has been removed. This chapter 8 alone has been removed. Are you clear with this? So this is one change that they have made, but for that, all other chapters are just the same. They have just kept it as the same, minor changes here and that, but for that, the entire syllabus is the same. Since they have reduced from 60 to 50, they have removed this one chapter. Technically speaking, this chapter 8, risk analysis in capital budgeting, is an extension of this chapter number 7. So in my opinion, it is not a great reduction in syllabus and all, because this chapter 8 is anyways an extension of chapter number 7 only. But anyways, they have just removed this chapter. It is not a part of the new syllabus. Now, apart from this, so the first change is what? From 60 marks in the new syllabus, they have reduced it to 50 marks. That is number one. Number two, they have also mentioned that chapter number 8, risk analysis in capital budgeting, is going to be removed, right? Now, one more thing is there. Now, till now, in the existing syllabus, the exam question paper pattern is as follows. So, generally, question number 1 will be there. I'm talking only about FM. So the existing syllabus, that is the old syllabus, the paper 60 marks carries financial management, 40 marks carries economics. Now they have changed all these things. The new syllabus is going to be 50 marks for financial management and 50 marks for strategic management. They have removed economics from intermediate and pushed it to foundation. Clear with this? Now in the existing old syllabus, now question number 1, generally what they do is it has 4 questions. It has 4 questions, each carrying 5 marks. So 4 questions carrying 5 marks each. So overall, the first question gets tested for 20 marks. Clear with this? Then you have question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, and question number 6. Question number 4, 5, and 6. Question number 6. Now, each of these questions are generally tested for 10 marks each. And the 6th question alone is generally a theory question. So it is tested as 4 plus 4 plus 2 or 2. Or in other words, here overall it carries only 10 marks. In this third segment alone, for this 2-mark question, theory question only, they give you an internal choice. Are you clear with this? So generally, how your FM paper comes for the existing syllabus, the new syllabus, is first question is compulsory. It carries 20 marks. Correct? Then out of the remaining 5 questions, each carries how much? 10 marks. Correct? Out of the remaining 5 questions, you can attempt any 4. you can attempt any 4. So 20 marks, one question, plus out of the remaining 5, you can attempt any 4. So 4 into 10, 40 marks. So 20 plus 40, overall 60 marks. Clear? This is how it is being tested currently. And generally, question number 6 is a theory question. Question number 6 is a theory question where you have one 4-mark question, another 4-mark question, and another 2-mark question. In that you have two choices. You can either choose to write the first part or the second part. Are you clear with this? This is how it is being currently tested. Now, the new syllabus, the proposed syllabus, what they have done is they have reduced the total number of marks to 50, right? Now, apart from that, in the new syllabus, they have mentioned that for all the 6 subjects that is there in your CA intermediate exams, 30% will come from MCQ. 30% will be multiple choice based questions. Now, this FM paper carries 50 marks. So, technically speaking, 30% of 50 marks, basically to the extent of 15 marks, ideally we are expecting this to be tested from MCQs. Till date, there is not proper clarity on this. Yes, the institute will release all these notifications and all these things relating to this. The institute will make an announcement maybe in the next few months as we proceed near the exam. So anyways, the institute will actually give you clarity on this. But as of now, what they have mentioned, 50% of every paper, 30% of every paper, they will test you based on MCQ, and half of this paper is only FM, correct? So which means 30% of this 50 marks. So for 15 marks, technically speaking, you should be tested with MCQs from financial management. Is this how it is going to be? We still do not have much of clarity on this, but they have changed the pattern in which they are going to test you the exams. Are you clear with this? Now, so sir, can new syllabus students or old syllabus students, who can watch this marathon? This marathon can be watched by both old syllabus as well as the new syllabus students, because the chapters that are covered in this marathon are common for all of them. Are you clear with this? Yes. Now I told you this first question carries 20 marks. Apart from that, they have how much? 5 other questions. So 20 plus 5 into 10. Overall, FM comes for 70 marks till date. I'm talking about the old syllabus currently. Out of this, you need to write for 60 marks. Correct? Yes. Now, if you look at the past trend analysis, strategically, if you look at this, out of the 70 marks in FM, how it comes is generally every attempt, generally on an average, one 10-mark question comes from cost of capital. One 10-mark question comes from your capital structure decisions. One 10-mark question comes from your leverages. Fine. So there is 10, 10, 10. These 3 chapters generally carry 10 marks. Investment decision. Now, investment decision in this chapter, generally it ranges somewhere between 10 to 15 marks in this chapter alone. At times they combine testing investment decisions with risk analysis, but this chapter stand alone, you can even take it as 10 marks on an average. And this chapter, working capital management, once again they are testing this on an average for 8 to 10 marks. You can just take it as on an average 10 marks. Or in other words, out of these 10 chapters, if you cover these 5 chapters, cost of capital, capital structure, leverages, investment decisions, and management of working capital, technically speaking, you are covering about 50 marks out of 70 marks. Are you clear with this? So 50 out of the 70 marks you can cover just by covering 5 chapters in this financial management. Are you clear with this? This is the level at which you need to do the analysis and find out, look, these are all some important chapters. Cream of finance is actually covered here. Fine. Now, if you see, the first chapter is fully a theory chapter. Second chapter is also a fully theory chapter. The third chapter is basically ratio analysis. Now, not much of great complexities are there in this chapter. Basically, ratio analysis is something that you would have already seen in your class 12 accounts, or in your, if you are from the direct entry route, in your BCom accounts and all, you'll be seeing not much of technicalities will be involved here. Then you have a chapter called as dividend decisions, which generally gets tested for 5 marks and all, and risk analysis in capital budgeting, here and there it comes for 5 marks. But the most important chapters that you should never miss for any attempt is going to be your cost of capital, your capital structure, leverages, investment decisions, and the management of working capital. These 5 chapters will contribute 50 out of the 70 marks that they generally test. So 50 marks out of 70, if you see technically speaking, 50 out of 70 gives you how much? 50 out of 70 is going to be approximately 72 percentage of FM we are going to cover in this marathon, because these are the 5 chapters that I have handpicked and we are going to revise these 5 chapters in detail. Are you clear with this? So if you do this revision along with me, yes, now we are going to cover approximately 50 marks out of the 70 marks for which your FM paper is going to be printed. Remember, out of the 70, you just need to write 60. So I am including the choice question also. So overall, the coverage of this marathon is going to be 50 out of the 70 mark portion in your financial management. This is number one. Number two. Now, in this marathon, I will not be covering a chapter called as time value of money, that is basic concepts, right? Why? Because there is no separate chapter in the study material called as your time value of money. But suppose you have not attended my regular lectures, right? You have not attended my regular lectures, then what you can do is, we have already uploaded the first lecture as a demo lecture. This entire basic concepts, the time value of money, has been uploaded on our YouTube channel. Maybe you can watch that and then watch this marathon for a better understanding. No, sir, I already know the concepts of time value of money. I'm just here to revise. Well and good. You can directly continue with this video and go ahead with the revision. Are you clear with this? So in this marathon video, I'm not covering the time value of money concept. If you want to refer time value of money, we have uploaded a separate video where time value of money and that associated topic called as NPV IRR. So all this have been covered in a separate video. You can go and watch it and then come to start with this revision, because time value of money is the basis on which we will be doing this entire financial management. Are you clear with this? So these are certain things that I wanted to clarify. And trust me, with the limited time that you have right now, you can make the maximum out of whatever is the limited time that is left with you, and strategize every single subject that you're doing. You just strategize it like this. Now, I told you here, 5 chapters contribute to approximately 50 to 55 marks out of the 70 mark component. It is not even out of 100. So which means, look at the importance of the chapters that we are going to cover. So you will be given a lot of conceptual clarity, and you will see it by yourself that you need not mug up anything. In financial management, the biggest problem is students tend to mug up things. Every single thing will be logically derived. In cost of capital, all these chapters, we will be logically deriving every single thing, and we will be doing it. Are you clear with this? So if you have not touched FM at all, now, sir, is this marathon sufficient? I would never say marathon is an alternative for regular batch, because in regular batch, we generally cover it for about 100 to 120 hours. Now, in a marathon, it is actually, I'm giving all these things in a capsule. It is pertaining to a last minute revision. But definitely there will be a value addition. You can understand a lot of concepts. Definitely, I can assure to that extent. But I cannot say that it is an alternative for a regular course. But this marathon is an extremely good reviser. You can revise it in your last minute before you appear in your exam. Maybe if you are 1 or 2 weeks away from the exam, then also you can watch. Maybe even the day before your exam also, maybe if you watch, that is also useful. So even that exam leave, if you have that day also, whenever you have the exam leave, that day also if you watch, maybe it might be useful. You can revise the subject along with me. So this marathon will be helpful even for a last minute preparation, but this cannot be treated as an alternative for our regular class. So because generally students ask me this doubt, even in costing, they ask me, sir, is this sufficient from an examination perspective? Last minute, with the time that you have right now, yes, this is sufficient, because you cannot do anything. Even if you sit right now for a regular batch, you cannot attend. But I wouldn't say that it's an alternative for a regular batch. Are you clear with this? But here we will be seeing every single thing, all the important concepts in these 5 chapters. We will be doing it in detail, and the coverage also I have just told you, and every single thing will be done logically. So now let's get started with the world of finance.